from Toyota, leading the way every day. Atkins from Toyota, symbols of trust.
David Flores was only 15 years old when Japanese soldiers forced him and his family to march from Agana to Manenggon. During a memorial mass at the Manenggon site Saturday, Flores remembered how the Chamorro people helped each other out in that time of difficulty.
Upon arriving in Manenggon, we immediately set up our shelter. There was no shelter for the people. People just went about getting materials from the jungle, wood for a frame, coconut leaves for the roof, and wall partition. People became very ingenious at the time of need. After setting up our shelter, we helped others set up theirs.
It wasn't long, Flores recalled, until he was called out to work by a Japanese soldier.
For the short period we were at the camp, we were really busy moving all kinds of supplies for the Japanese, indicating that they were on the move to somewhere. They were making sure, however, that no one knew where the destination of the supplies. We'd leave the supplies at a site and leave right away.
Flores shared the excitement of spotting U.S. ships in the sea while he was out on a work site, his story of a narrow escape with death, and the uncertainty felt as he and other workers got caught in a bombardment as the U.S. fought to liberate the island.
We got into the line of fire and we were caught in a rain of shrapnel from the exploding shells, and that was scary because we did not have any protection, at least for our heads, not even a piece of wood or even a hat. When the bombardment passed, we were so relieved.
Archbishop Anthony Apparon spoke about the role that faith had in helping Manenggon survivors like Flores through the atrocities of war.
Many of our people will always say, were it not for our faith, we would not have lived through the evils of war. But because we had faith in God, because we had the rosaries in hand, because we had a sense of prayer and we will continue to pray, these things sustain us throughout our lives and throughout the war. And so we thank you for being here to honor those of our brothers and sisters who went before us. We thank again those who survived it and who are still able to come even for this brief, beautiful ceremony as well.
And it's with that spirit of faith that survivors, family members, and community leaders still gather to remember those who died during World War II.
We honor those who have lost their lives during this tragic time. And to the families, we honor you and we thank you. Because it is this piece of history that has given us the strength as a people to stay united and move forward for a better Guam. We will not forget, but we have forgiven.
Betsy Brown, PNC News.